Hello, and welcome to my talk for this week. It's good to have you here. I don't know about you, but in speaking to others and in my own mind, the move to level 3 in the province seems to have been harder on people in many different ways than similar requirements earlier in the pandemic. I've also spoken to people from other parts of the country, and there seem to be similar reactions there too. There are probably multiple reasons for this. One of them is that it's winter, and for most of us in Canada, this leads to a more restrictive lifestyle anyway, as we hunker down and wait for spring. The first lockdown of 2020 was in spring, and we were able to get out to do projects in the yard. At that time, we also thought the whole thing would be short-lived. After 2 years, we're all feeling a bit battered and bruised by the long-term effects of the pandemic. For most of us, our lives and the way we live has changed. It might be relatively simple things like walking around people on the sidewalk, trying to socially distance from them. Others of us face things of greater magnitude: isolation, the lack of timely healthcare access, separation from loved ones, not being able to visit family in hospital or long-term care homes. The list is long, and we all have our experiences. One of the aspects of the current situation, which is not being well recognized, is grief. For some, that's a very real thing. The death of a family member or friend, which can't be mourned properly, is one of the great hardships and dislocations of the last 2 years. We've not been able to access the support and rituals which we need as we pass through loss. There's another grief which is more widespread, and to a degree I believe it touches everyone. We're grieving the life we knew. We cannot visit stores and restaurants in the way we used to. We're not able to go to church and to other activities as we used to. Again, the losses are significant and affect our mental health in important ways. For some in our society, things are amplified because of the role they play. Today, we're remembering healthcare professionals and other frontline workers. And this evening, there's a prayer vigil which you can join in at 7 o'clock. Details are on the Diocesan website. Is there hope in grief? The answer is yes. We see it more markedly in the encounters of the grieving disciples with the risen Jesus in the New Testament. The same Jesus will meet us in our grief, but we must know that we are grieving and to be willing to travel with him. Jesus wept for his friend Lazarus, and he cried over Jerusalem. He knows our emotions, but sometimes it's hard to know he is with us. It's then that we have to proceed by faith. Thank you for being here. I trust that you'll have a good week. God bless and stay safe.